Hey, bartender, rack us up another round of beers, will you?
Coming up.
Hey man, I'm telling you, no way what your cousin seen be real. Must be because she had too much of that damn homemade moonshine of yours.
You know, if I had a nickel every time I heard someone talk about ghosts, I'd be able to buy this here tavern.
So you don't believe in ghosts, huh? Let me tell you something, friend. Guys that don't believe in ghosts is guys that never seen none. Ain't that right? Listen, I can tell you a ghost story that'll make your hair curl. I say it'll make your hair curl. Listen, last August, I was nabbed by a couple of coppers. Never mind the details. It just so happened that they come up on me when I was sticking up a filling station, and well, they drugged me in. It was a tough rap to beat, since they got me standing there flat-footed holding a gun on one of the filling station guys, and well, the coppers didn't like me anyway. Oh yeah, sure. 'Cause I had to bump off a copper or two the week before. And it wouldn't be my luck to be picked up by this guy's partner. Well, they took me in and they decided to show me the fishbowl. You don't know what that is, huh? Well, I'll tell you.
You are a liar, Maxie.
Yeah? So what, copper?
You rat. I know you knocked off Ambrose Hogan. And you're gonna fry for it.
You gotta prove it first, Miller.
Pull the light over this way a little more, John. Right in his eyes. I'll prove it, rat.
Go ahead.
Hand me the hose, John.
Okay. Now look here. Don't you go...
Now what you say?
I'm not gonna rat to know.
You ain't, huh?
You wait till I get a mouthpiece, Miller. You'll be walking a beat out in Circleville, where the...
It won't make no difference to you, punk, where I'm walking the beat. Not when you're burned.
Yeah? Who's gonna burn me?
You knocked off Ambrose Hogan.
I was in Omaha the night he got knocked off.
Listen, Maxie. Get this now. Ambrose Hogan was a friend. When I'd seen him laying on a slab downstairs, I took a solemn oath I'd get the rat that done it if it took me 50.
You ought to hire a hall. I'll get you for this, copper.
I don't think you're gonna get anything out of him, Miller.
There's a smart copper, Miller.
Yeah? Listen, I got a way to get things out of smart guys like you, Maxie. Come over here, John.
What are you gonna do? Listen, Miller,
Shut up!
You can't. I want a lawyer. You gotta let me have a lawyer. You can't get away.
You want to sing, Maxie? Or do you want to spend a few hours in the haunted cell upstairs?
What? Oh, another gag, huh?
Think so? Listen, I bet you $8 you'll change your mind, baby. Get up.
Where you going?
Get going. Go ahead, John. Open the door.
What are you gonna do to me? You can't get away with this.
Ever know Skeeter Dempsey, Maxie? Come on. This way.
What about him? They burned him last winter.
Yeah, that's right. Friend of yours.
I knowed him.
Well, that's just fine, Maxie. Yes, sir. That'll be just dandy.
What you asking about Skeeter Dempsey for?
Skeeter killed a copper, too.
So what?
It's bad business to kill coppers, Max. All ready, John?
Already?
Right this way, Maxie, my boy.
What are you up to?
I'll tell you. Try in there, baby. Get in there, you.
Why, you...
Now listen. This here's the cell that Skeeter Dempsey was locked up in when he first came here. He liked the cell, Maxie. He still likes the cell, Max.
What do you mean?
He'll probably be around to see you before the night's over.
Oh, yeah? Another one of your gags, huh? Well, you won't kid me, copper.
This whole corridor, Maxie, you're the only guy in it. Except Skeeter Dempsey. We'll see what a night here with him will do to you, huh, John? Yeah. If you get scared, Maxie, just call. Just yell. Nobody'll pay any attention to you. Nobody at all. Except maybe Skeeter Dempsey. Good night, Max. Come on, John.
Hey, listen now.
Pleasant dreams, you rat.
You can't scare me, Miller. I know your gags. You can't scare me.
No? Well, we'll see about that.
Ghosts. Hey, I want a lawyer.
Good night, Maxie.
Hey, you can't turn the lights out on me, Miller. Turn them back on. You can't leave me here in the dark.
Can't, huh?
Miller! Why, you flat-footed. Miller! Come back here, Miller. I'm scared. Turn the lights on, Miller. For the love of Mike. I'm scared of the dark. Go on. Turn them on. Miller, please. Hey, Miller. Listen, take me out of here.
Oh, cut out the yelling, Maxie. And sit down.
Who are you?
Don't you know me, Maxie? I'm Skeeter Dempsey.
You can't be. It's a gag. Listen, copper.
I'm no copper, Max. Now sit down. Let's talk about things.
Where are you?
I'm right over here.
Wait till I light a match. I want to see what you look like.
Hey, you'll be surprised, Max.
There ain't nobody here.
Oh, yes there is, Maxie. I'm right here beside you.
Yep. It was Skeeter Dempsey, all right. I recognized his voice right away. When I lit the match and couldn't see nobody there, I guess I fainted. I remember trying to yell, only my voice wouldn't work. And when I came to, I was lying on the cell floor. For a minute, I couldn't figure out what had happened. And then, it all came back to me. You know how it is when you real scared? Well, maybe you never been real scared, huh? Well, I'll tell you. My mouth was so dry I could hardly breathe. All I could hear was my heart pumping, as loud as an old flivver engine. I was too scared to say a word. I just crawled up onto the bunk and lay there, listening.
So I scared you, huh, Maxie?
Listen, go away. Now, whoever you are, just go away. Go away.
Shut up. I ain't gonna hurt you.
I could pray you away.
Hey, no, you couldn't, Maxie. You couldn't pray me away. What they got you in here for?
Dumping, nothing.
Oh, you knocked off that Hogan guy, didn't you? Well, it's too bad for you, Max.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Is you still here?
Sure.
You ain't Skeeter Dempsey.
Oh, yes, I am.
Listen, Skeeter Dempsey was burnt last winter. I know an old padre that's seen him sit in the chair.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
Well, then you ain't Skeeter Dempsey.
Yes, I am.
I know. Wait, I know you're Skeeter. I know.
Oh, stop jittering already. I ain't gonna hurt you.
But you're a ghost.
Well, so what if I am?
Oh, I wish you'd go away.
Now why should I do that? This is my cell after all.
Oh, Skeeter, please. Please just,
Okay. Now listen, let's talk. I ain't had nobody to talk to for 2 months.
Well, who'd you talk to then?
George Brown. You remember him?
Here. Hey. George Brown hung himself in a cell. Here.
Yeah. This cell.
This cell?
Uh-huh. Him and me sat up and talked all night. He hung himself the next day.
What he hung himself for?
Oh, he'd have gotten burned anyway. They had him for 2 jobs. One knocking off an old lady for $70. The other, shooting that bank guy down in Springfield.
Did you see him hang himself, Skeeter?
No, I wasn't here at the time.
Where was you?
Oh, I was away.
Skeeter?
Yeah?
What does it feel like to be dead?
Oh, it's all right.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
What's the matter?
Well, what about hell and all that?
You get used to it.
My old lady used to make me go to Sunday school, and they used to talk about hell there, fire and everything.
Ain't no fire.
Ain't there?
Nope. It's worse than that.
What? What's it like?
You'll find out soon enough, Maxie.
If I get out of this rap, I think I'll go straight.
No, you're too late, Max.
Nope. No, I ain't. I'll beat it.
No, you won't. You gotta croak.
Sometime, yeah.
No, you'll croak on this rap.
How do you know?
I know. There's one way you could get out of some of the hell, though, Max.
How?
Bump yourself off.
What do you mean?
Well, if you wait for the law to punish you, that's one thing. Now, if you take the law into your own hands and, kind of punish yourself, it'll make a difference.
Is it pretty tough, Skeeter?
What? Hell?
Dying?
Oh, it's awful. The chair, I mean. You're going feeling pretty cocky and figuring you can take it and you're gonna be a tough guy and
then what? What, Skeeter?
all of a sudden you find you can't take it. You don't want to yell or scream, but yeah, well,
God.
it was awful.
God. What's that, Skeeter?
You ain't never had no pain in all your life, Max. Can begin to compare with the chair.
Yeah?
You'll find out.
Do you really think I will, Skeeter?
Mm-hmm. What do you think?
I wonder how it feels to bump yourself off.
George Brown said it was all right. Kind of made him feel better, he said.
He said?
Yeah. I seen him the day after.
Oh. Huh?
If I was you, Max, I think I'd do it.
Yeah. Hey, nah, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna bump myself off. No, I won't do it. Those lousy coppers ain't gonna make me. Who's that?
Miller, I guess.
Is that you, Miller?
Who was you talking to, Maxie? Skeeter Dempsey?
Listen, Miller, let me out of here. No kidding. Just let me out. Put me any place you want. But just listen, Miller.
Scared, Maxie? Who was you talking to, Maxie? Skeeter Dempsey?
Miller, for the love, listen. Turn on the lights, will you? Turn them on, Miller, please. Just for a minute, like.
Dar's got you down, huh?
Miller, please, turn on the lights.
Well, why not? It'll be darker still when I turn them off again. What's the matter now?
There, Miller. There ain't nobody here.
That's right. Was Skeeter in here with you, kid?
I thought. There ain't nobody in here.
Oh, yes, there is, Maxie.
I wouldn't worry about it, Max.
I'm right here beside you, and I'm gonna stay.
They kept me in that cell for 4 weeks. Once in a while, Miller'd come down and stand there in front of the door and laugh at me. "Gonna sign a confession, Maxie?" he'd say. I wasn't gonna give him nothing. But that place got me. Just as soon as it was dark, I'd hear Skeeter Dempsey's footsteps. He'd come sit down with me. I was awful scared at first. Kinda hard to get used to practically living with a ghost. But then, I kinda got used to him. He was always telling me how I was gonna burn, and how I'd be better off to just hang myself like George Brown done. I guess I was a little nuts. Miller wouldn't let me have no lawyer, see. He was keeping me in there without knowing anything so they could hand me the rap when the time came. Well, the time came. Some place or other Miller dug up the evidence I wouldn't give him, and they had me. And how they had me. So one morning, a few weeks later, I'm sitting in the courtroom. The jury's been out for 20 minutes.
Everybody rise. Now sit down.
Gentlemen of the jury, have you arrived at a verdict?
We, the jury, find the defendant, Max Young, guilty of murder in the first degree.
Mr. Foreman, is this your verdict? The defendant will rise. Get up, Max. Max Young, have you anything to say before the sentence is passed on to you?
No, Your Honor.
You realize that in a guilty verdict of first-degree murder, that the death penalty is mandatory?
Yeah, Your Honor.
Very well, then. It is the sentence of this court that you are to be taken from this place, and between the 21st and the 30th of December, shot to death by electricity. May God have mercy on your soul. All right, Maxie. Come on, this way. Well, Max, that's that.
What'd you say?
I didn't say nothing.
It was me, Maxie. I said there's only one way out now.
Well, so that was that. There wasn't money to send me down to the state prison where they bump off guys, so they kept me in here, this country jail, in Skeeter Dempsey's old cell. I guess this guy Miller must have liked his pal Ambrose Hogan quite a lot, huh? Sure, I knocked him off. What's the use of kidding around? I guess he must have thought a lot of him because he kept me in there where it was dark. I'd be scared to death all the time. Really getting even. But you see, I kind of fooled him. I wasn't so scared of old Skeeter by this time. I'd sit in the dark there, waiting for him, and we'd talk about everything in the world. It was funny. People out of history, funny places and stuff. Oh, a lot of things. Skeeter told me he saw a lot of the guys we talked about. Why not? He was dead, wasn't he? And so was they. Oh, but I gotta hurry up with my ghost story, ain't I? That's right. What I was gonna say. I was sitting there one night, the 23rd, it was, the day before Christmas Eve, sitting there in the dark, and I heard Skeeter come in.
Hello, Skeeter?
Hello, Max. How you feeling?
Not so hot.
It's Still thinking about the hot squad, huh?
What else do you expect me to think about? I wish they'd hurry up and get it over with. That's what I wish.
It's tomorrow night.
What is?
They burn you.
On Christmas Eve?
Mm-hmm.
Honest, Skeeter? How do you know?
Found out.
Oh, God.
Don't take it so hard. I'll walk in with you when they take you to the chair. I'll stand right there alongside you.
Will you, Skeeter? Will you, Honest?
Sure. Won't do you much good, though.
Why?
I can't keep it from hurting you.
Honest, Skeeter, does it hurt a lot, or is it all over with pretty quick?
Seemed to me to last 100 years.
Oh, I'm a sucker for pain, Skeeter.
Are you?
Sure. I cut my finger once. Pretty near croaked with the pain.
Oh, you ain't felt nothing yet.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Gee, I remember when I busted my leg. My old lady sat up all night holding my hand with me bawling.
Oh, this will feel like a million busted legs.
Listen, Skeeter, didn't you say George Brown told you it didn't hurt that much bumping yourself off?
That's what he said. Why?
I was wondering.
Well, I know what I'd do if I was in your place.
Yeah? Would you bump yourself off?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I got the guts to do it, Skeeter.
It ain't hard. You got a belt. You get it around your neck and climb up on the bunk. Fasten the belt to the bars above. Then all you gotta do is jump off.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know it would help you if you did.
What do you mean?
Well, you know, I told you. Kind of punishing yourself, see?
I know. But I can't, Skeeter. I can't. I don't want to die.
Well, it's all right with me. I was just telling you. Believe me, lad, I know what I'm talking about.
Do ya? Honest, Skeeter, do ya?
Yeah.
I wish I had the guts to do it.
Oh, well, I don't care what you do, Maxie. Only you're gonna get burned tomorrow night anyway. And if you want to get out of the most awful pain you ever had, and do yourself a good turn at the same time, well...
I wonder what it feels like.
George Brown said it only hurt for a minute.
He never had much guts. That I remember.
No, he did not. Here comes Miller. Gonna tell you, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh, you don't look very happy.
He what? Hey, can you see in the dark?
Mm-hmm.
Hello, Miller.
Hello, Max. Want me to turn the lights on?
I don't care.
Oh, yeah? You getting used to the dark?
Yeah.
Well, I'll turn them on anyway. Well, Max, it's about the end of the string, eh?
Tomorrow, huh?
Yeah.
Well, that makes you and me even.
Listen, Max. I wanted to see you knocked off on account of Ambrose Hogan, and I
ain't sore, Miller.
You know.
Yeah. No hard feelings, Miller. It's your job being a copper and, well, mine being a hood.
Yeah. Well, is there anything you want, Maxie?
Nah, I guess not.
You ain't got no folks?
Nope.
I could get you a bottle of bourbon if you wanted.
Nah, what's the use?
We gotta get ready to go down to the state prison in a little while. They got the... Well, I mean, that's where you gotta go.
Do I have to go today?
Yeah, I guess so.
Well, kinda hate to leave this place at that.
Do you?
Yeah, scared me quite a bit at first. But I guess it's taught me a lot. Being here in the dark all alone.
Except for me, Max.
Yeah.
Well, Max, listen. Try to take it standing up, will you? You know.
I'll try, Miller. But it's gonna be awful tough.
Yeah. Well, look out. I'll be back in a little bit and we'll get going. Sure there ain't anything you want me to get, Maxie?
Nah.
Alright. Oh, I'm sorry, Max.
Huh? It's okay, Miller. Forget it.
I told you, Max. Well, I gotta be going. So long, Maxie.
Wait, you going, Skeeter?
Yeah. I'll see you tomorrow night.
But listen, Skeeter, don't go away
I
now.
have to. And just in case you decide to do what George Brown did, there's an extra piece of rope under the mattress. You won't have to use your belt. So long.
Well, there you are. That's your ghost story. You believe in ghosts now? You don't? Well, you oughta. You see, I took Skeeter's advice. I hung myself. I've been dead 6 months.
That right there must be the worst attempt to try to convince me about ghosts. I damn near fell asleep.
Listen, fella, thank you for your story, but I think it's time you went back to your cell. Say hi to Skeeter for me, you heard?
Another round over here, barman. Tell me, barman, what do you think of this here traveling story, Nell? Do you believe in ghosts?
Sir, honestly, I think you've had one too many bottles. There ain't nobody sitting next to you. The two of you have been chatting to that chair the whole evening.